Good evening, I guess, Sunday evening for most everybody. Hope everybody had a wonderful, wonderful day today, a wonderful weekend. Obviously, it's coming to a close and getting ready for the week. Got a really exciting week coming up here. And obviously, there's a lot going on in the industry right now. And I'm going to be able to share some information with you guys tonight. Obviously, someone sent you to this video, friend, family member, business partner, somebody you know, respect, love, whatever, sent this information to you. You're definitely going to thank them for sending you this information because what I'm going to do, what I'm charged to do, is to go over this information tonight. Who am I? My name is Stephen Rachel. I live here in Las Vegas, Nevada, along with my lovely wife, Lanacia. And we've been here for a long time. We've been entrepreneurs for a long time, and we recently came across something that really put us in a position to clear or wipe everything off of our plate for 2025. Um, Opportunities like this don't come often, and when they do, you have to take advantage of it. You have to grab it by the horns and just go all in. And let me tell you guys, we didn't have any plans on doing anything like this for 2025. But like I say, when certain things come across your desk, you really have to really take it serious. And a friend of mine, a little over a month ago, shared something with me, and I'm so glad that he did. And I'm going to be able to share with you tonight what that's all about and how you can actually take advantage of it. And not only that, but also how you can really have a much better, healthier life in the process. So this is going to be really, really cool. It's really, really exciting. Um, I don't just do things just on a whim. This is something super serious, and I'm going to be able to share with you guys tonight. So if you're looking for a way to really, for those that are entrepreneurs, if you're looking for a way to really do something different for 2025, this is that webinar. This is that video that you're watching if you're watching the replay. Of course, I'm broadcasting live right now. So with that said, enough of the introductions. Let's just jump right into it. Why did you get invited to this? So someone thought enough of you to send you here. And let's just dive into it. Here we go. Okay, so like I said before, I literally have had to change some things here for the beginning of 2025. January is already over. We're already in February. Oh my God! I mean, we're already in February. So, but back on December 31st, I saw something that I literally could not unsee. I just couldn't unsee it. It blew me away. Hadn't seen anything like this before, and we just definitely had to take advantage of it. So, like I said before, we had to change everything off of our plate. We are totally all in on this, 150% all in on this. Not just myself, but a lot of people around the world are fully focused on this particular opportunity. I'm going to show you why, and it's going to make sense to you. And here's the thing: if you can catch something early enough in business, it could literally change your life. Like if you can take advantage of something early enough before it really becomes something super, super huge, it could literally change your life. And if you can actually check this out, if you can actually find a product-based opportunity early enough and it works and the product works, you can create a long-term residual income. And that's what we got here. I'm super, super grateful. Hey guys, it's Sunday, right? I'm just feeling grateful. I'm just so grateful that we took advantage of this, and grateful to be here at this time, and you are too. So let's just move on here. So recently, sorry guys, I'm just feeling grateful. But here, recently we came across a new product, and we thought if this product is real, if this is real, if this product does what they're saying it's going to do, this is $1 billion company with just one product, just one. But of course, the company that we partner with, they actually have multiple products. They got a lot of good, great products actually, but they got one in particular that's creating a lot of buzz. One in particular that's bringing people out of retirement. I was in retirement. I was not going to do any type of network marketing type of opportunities for 2025. and I haven't actually in a while. So this product, this opportunity brought us out of retirement. And you know what? That seems to be the theme for a lot of people in this business. It's just one of those things. Like I said, every once in a blue moon, something comes across your desk. And that is the one that's going to change everything. And this is that one here. So the product is changing lives. The name of the product is called Fix. Okay. This little blue pack here, let me show you. This little blue package right here is causing an uproar right now. And it's shaking some things up. And the reason why it's shaking some things up, because there's actually a little liquid in here. It's not a pill or anything like that or a cream. It's actually a liquid here that you can actually squirt into any drink. And I'm going to get into that in just a little bit. And this is actually some really cool technology in this little pack that you just actually bend it, squeeze it, and then the liquid comes right out into whatever you're drinking. And I'm going to talk a little bit about what's in this particular pack here. A very interesting ingredient that does something pretty special. Let me show you. Now, the hops flower extract is what makes this product so special. So there is a extract, a liquid, an ingredient here, if you will, that you can actually put into any drink. And it comes from the hops flower. Like here's an example of the hops flower here, right here. So if you see that, those little flowers right there, those are hop flowers. Now, hops come from, they flavor beer, right? You know, they're used to preserve beer. You've seen the commercials, the beer commercials talking about, hey, we got the best hops or whatever, blah, blah, the best tasting beer, right? Gives it that bitter taste and what have you. Well, the thing about this company that we partner with, the company that manufactures this particular ingredient, this extract, if you will, because, you've heard of like vanilla extract and all these different types of liquids that you can use to cook and bake with, right? Well, this ingredient is something very special. Actually, the company that actually, manufactures this actual ingredient, they actually have a patent on the process used to create this ingredient. So nobody else has this. So we actually have an opportunity with the product that nobody else in the game has. Nobody has this but us, which is one reason why. And of course, if you're a business person, you definitely want to look at things like that because it can definitely make a difference. And that's a reason why a lot of things are happening in this company, because we're the only ones that have it. Now, let me show you this here. This product called Fix, you can actually squeeze it into orange juice, coffee, tea. You can squeeze it into a soda, any kind of soda, water. You can even put it in an alcoholic beverage. Now, some of you saying, well, what you see this little example right here? I'll zoom in a little bit so you can see that. You're going to see something special. Some of you are probably wondering, like, what does it do? It's really, really interesting what this actually product does. This ingredient is called mature hops extract. That's the actual technical term of the ingredient here, or MHE3, which is trademark actually. It's a revolutionary patent pending process that is derived from the hops flower. It promotes natural fat burning. Here, let me, I need to, let's circle that just for a hot second. Natural fat burning by activating brown adipose tissue, which increases the body's thermogenic responses. Now, very interesting about what that means. And also, in addition to that, this liquid is colorless. It's tasteless, it's odorless, it's easy to use. Now, let me show you this here. So it also comes in a tincture bottle, like a little dropper bottle, right? And of course, you have these little snaps. We call them snaps here because they're really simple to use. You can take them anywhere, put them in they actually fit in your wallet. It's really, really thin. See that? Let me see if I can focus that. So it's really, really thin, but there's 1.2 milliliters of that ingredient of the mature hops extract in this particular package. And of course, it comes with the droppers. And if I zoom in a little bit here, let me let it focus for us. Give it a second. Let me let it focus. There we go. All right, you see that liquid right there? See that? Now, of course, it doesn't look clear because it's in a blue bottle, but it's actually clear. Okay, it's colorless, doesn't have a taste. You can't, it doesn't have a smell. It's colorless, it's tasteless, and it's easy to use. Now, well, what does it do? That's okay, got it. Pretty cool, interesting, but what does it do? Well, before we get into that, really quick disclaimer, Fix is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any diseases. Individual results may vary, right? Just like with any supplement. This is pretty standard with anything. So this is what Fix does. It actually attacks visceral fat around your midsection. Now, you know what I'm talking about. You know that stubborn fat that you, for whatever reason, you can't get rid of. Even when you do your diets, even when you exercise, no matter what you try to do, you just can't get rid of it for whatever reason. It just, those jeans you've been trying to get into for years, that dress you've been trying to get into for years, whatever it might be, you just can't get rid of it. And why is that? Well, of course, there's, nature is a little tricky sometimes, obviously, but we've got this particular product here that actually attacks visceral fat. Now, some of you saying, well, what is fat? I mean, I thought fat was fat. That's what I thought back before, December 31st, before I got wind of this information. Well, I'm not in my 20s anymore. I'm like 54, but when in my 20s and so on and so forth, I used to have a flatter stomach, right? But things have kind of changed a little bit as we get older, right? And a lot of that is because of visceral fat. And I'm not talking about the fat that you can squeeze. Like some of you can probably do that. You can just squeeze, you can feel it, right? Well, I'm not talking about that fat. That's called subcutaneous fat. That's like outside of your abdominal wall, like right behind your, you can see it, you can feel it, right? I'm talking visceral fat is that fat that's surrounding like your heart, that fat that's surrounding like your lungs and your liver and your pancreas and your intestines and your kidneys and all that stuff, right? Well, we all have that, right? Some of us have it more than others. And of course, a lot of people have it nowadays because what visceral fat does, it's that nasty stuff. That's that nasty stuff that creates inflammation, causes cancer, arthritis, diabetes, high blood pressure, headaches, sleeplessness. Oh my God. I mean, there's a long list of issues that visceral fat actually creates in our bodies. And as a matter of fact, what you can actually do, you can actually Google visceral fat dangers. After this presentation, just Google, visceral fat dangers. You'll see for yourself. I mean, this stuff is some nasty stuff. And what we need to do is to minimize that amount of visceral fat in our bodies, right? And because if we do that, it's going to help us with a lot of different things, right? It's not just about weight loss, because a lot of us want to lose weight. Absolutely, you want to lose weight. But really what you want to lose is fat. That's what you want to lose. If you can lose the fat, the weight and all these other issues will fall like dominoes. And a lot of it starts with that visceral fat because it excretes all kinds of crazy, stuff in your bloodstream. It just causes all kinds of issues. And let's talk a little bit more about that, about visceral fat really quick. And you know what? We got the fix for it. Man, I love the brand name of this product because it's fixing a lot of issues for a lot of people right now. So let me show you what I mean here. And what it does, it actually burns 400 calories an hour for up to 9 hours. So, when I was talking about thermogenesis, so, you've seen athletes that get into those little ice tubs and they do the cold therapy. You've seen the viral videos, people jumping into the cold, icy lake and all that stuff, right? Well, the reason why a lot of people do that is because it really does help your body, right? Of course, you don't want to overexpose yourself, obviously, but what it does, it really helps your body to recover. It helps your immune system and a whole lot of other things. So when your body's in that state of thermogenesis, you're shaking, right? You're shaking. And what your body's trying to do is actually trying to create heat, which we kind of already know that, right? But while it's doing that, it's actually burning calories at the same time, so it can really help, save itself because it's like, it's cold in here. I got to save myself, right? So that's really what it's doing. Now, what Fix does, it imitates that process. Okay, so it puts your body in that state of thermogenesis, but without all the cold and shaking and shivering and all that. So it's actually really cool. So you can actually take this like I do every day. As a matter of fact, I'm going to take another one right after this call. So I take one in the morning when I'm eating breakfast. I have some orange juice or water. I think I had some water or whatever when I got up this morning and took it with some water. And then later on, I'll actually take it with, I don't know, whatever we drink for dinner, right? And again, all I got to do is super simple. I just squirt it right into whatever I'm doing. You do it once in the morning, once in the evening, like every 9 hours. And guess what? I'm burning calories even as I'm just sitting down having this conversation with you. I'm burning calories even when I go to bed. I'm burning calories sitting on the couch watching Netflix. I'm burning calories every time I actually take this dose, whether it be from the little snaps that we got here that I could just put, I actually fits right into my wallet. I can just put it right into my wallet. I could do that. Or most of the time I normally just do the droppers here at home because these are like great for like when you're at home. You could just, take the little drop, drop it right into whatever you're drinking. It can go into Gatorade, tea, coffee, water, Kool-Aid, apple juice. It doesn't matter. Any kind of liquid, because when you put it in there, it needs to go all the way down into your gut to your bitter receptors. And I don't want to get into you'll learn all the different, the science behind a lot of this. It's really, really interesting, but that's really what it does. It really puts your body in that state to really help you to burn, not just, calories, but fat. And that's what it actually targets. So it's actually pretty cool. Now, so again, moving on now to kind of give you guys just a little bit more insight on visceral fat. So you really need to understand this. Now, there was actually a TV show that used to be on television, and it ran for like a long time, like 14, 15 years. It was called The Doctors. I don't know if some of you guys may remember that show. It's canceled, and I think they canceled it several years back, but it ran for a long time. They had a lot of different episodes talking about a lot of different things that a lot of us have issues with in terms of our health, and how to, giving us remedies to help us become better, better in terms of our health. Well, what's interesting is that they had a lot of episodes about visceral fat. I actually went to their YouTube channel, and I'm like, man, they got a lot of episodes talking about visceral fat and everything. I mean, obviously, duh. It's a big issue, right? We want everything large, extra large, more sugar, starches, right? Because why? Because it tastes good. It does. I'm guilty. Anybody here guilty of that? I like it too, right? And that's typically what we do. Well, they did an episode talking about visceral fat and why a lean belly leads to a better, healthier lifestyle. And if you can slim those inches around your midsection, you can live longer and have a better quality of life. And I took a snip, a little clip, like a little 1.5, 2-minute clip from one of those episodes. Check out what the doctor said about visceral fat. It's crazy.
A lean belly leads to a healthier, longer life. So when we measure around our waist, we're really measuring this gelatin fat. You see how closely packed together the organs are here? You need that amount of fat. That's healthy. But over here, this is unfortunately what a lot of us are dealing with. All that excess fat surrounding your organs. Your organs are separated by basically this toxic goop. I call it an alien invader. And I want to talk to everyone a little bit about what's happening inside your abdomen and why having a lean belly is such a key to good health. So you're walking around with too much abdominal fat. This fat you're looking at is visceral fat. It doesn't just sit there. It truly is toxic goop encircling all of your organs. It's increasing inflammation. It actually secretes chemicals that increase inflammation throughout your body. But it also affects your cardiovascular system. It increases over time your blood pressure, amongst other things. And as all these parameters are changing, your abdomen, that visceral belly fat, is doing other things. It's increasing production of something called interleukin-6. This chemical further increases inflammation throughout your body. And as this happens, something else really interesting is occurring. Your metabolism is being governed by this excess body fat. Adiponectin is affected. And what does it do when you don't have enough of it? It tells you to store more belly fat. So it's a vicious cycle to poor health. Your liver is overwhelmed with cholesterol. Well, what does that lead to? Plaque buildup in your arteries. And when you get plaque buildup, what happens next? Oftentimes, I see you in the ER, fatal heart attack, and everyone always says, what could I have done differently? Well, the answer is right here now, you've got to target excess belly fat. Belly fat leads to heart disease, cancer, stroke, arthritis, type 2 diabetes, even sexual dysfunction. And I don't want everyone to have to deal with that. Well, what happens if you actually get rid of belly fat and develop a leaner belly? You know what? Studies show you'll actually be smarter. You'll sleep better. Sounds good to me. You'll have a healthier heart. Better sex. They look pretty happy, don't they? Even more money. Less money spent on medical bills, more money to travel the world. Sounds pretty good, right?
Yeah, it does sound pretty good, but you got to get rid of that visceral fat first. And so how can you do it? Obviously, there's all kind of products out here and everything that can help you to do that. You can eat right, you can exercise, all that stuff works, right? It definitely does work. But what if you don't exercise? What if you don't eat right? Is there a product out here that can really help me to get rid of a lot of that visceral fat and minimize that so I can actually have trim some inches off my waist. Well, guess what? We do. It's called Fix, right? And again, it's going to really help you to slim down your waist. And there's a lot of other auxiliary benefits that you can actually get and receive because you're getting rid of a lot of that visceral fat that's around your organs. And again, I'm not talking about the fat that you can see when you're looking in the mirror. I'm talking about that fat that's behind your abdominal wall, surrounding all of your organs. And we've got the perfect product that actually targets visceral fat, which really, that's where a lot of issues come from when it comes to a lot of people's health. Now, moving on. So how do you use it, Steve? That's pretty interesting. That's pretty cool. How do you use it? Well, one of the reasons why I really took this whole concept very serious was because how easy it is to actually to consume the product. Let me show you what I mean here. Check this out. This is a short clip, like a minute and a half. This is actually me demoing the product. Check it out. So I just took my water here, right? So I just got a glass of water, right? Just a glass of water. And what I'm going to do, I'm actually just going to take the little packet right here, right? And remember, it comes in two different forms. So I mainly will use this at home, right? You just a tincture right here. But what's pretty cool is that you got something on the go that's real. See how thin that is, right? So it just fits right in your purse or wallet or whatever, right? So you can do it whatever. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to see if I can do this on camera here. All right. And I'm just going to take the packet, and you can see here on the white side, you just put that into your glass here and then you just squeeze it. See that? And the hops flower extract just goes right into your drink, right? Juice, water. I just got some water here. Gatorade, Coke, tea, coffee, hot chocolate, whatever. And you just drink it. You know what's it? No color, no taste, no odor. So it doesn't change the taste of your drink. And so this is easy for me. Okay. Let me just say that this is easy for me. I can do this. It is pretty easy. And I've taken a lot of supplements. I'm sure you guys have as well. And again, there's a lot of great products out here, a lot of great companies out here as well that have some amazing products that can do some, incredible things for your body. But for me, if there's a lot of preparation involved, I'm probably not going to do it. And I'm probably not going to be consistent with it. I might even do it and try it a few times here and there. Oh, it's pretty cool. Yay, it's awesome. But if there's a lot of preparation involved, I'm more likely, which that's what I've seen, not just with myself, but with a lot of people also. So it seemed like it's better if you can find a product that can really help. And this is a little bit different because it's actually a lot different, actually, because nobody else has this, because it actually targets visceral fat, right? And of course, the benefits of that, of course, better health, lower blood pressure. It's going to help you with a lot of other different things that a lot of people suffer from, aches and pains and all that, because a lot of that comes from that fat. I mean, that visceral fat is some nasty stuff, and it just creates havoc and chaos in our bodies. So if we can get rid of a lot of that stuff, man, not only will you slim down in your waist and lose inches and look better, and your face will slim down and all that stuff, but it's just going to help you to live a much healthier lifestyle. And so one of the things I love about it is that it's so easy to consume. And unlike a lot of different things, it could be a little complicated. Great products and all that, but of course, it doesn't get any easier than this, because all you got to do is just squirt it into whatever you're drinking once in the morning and once in the evening, twice a day. That's it, right? Takes like 5 seconds. If there is any kind of preparation, just squeeze. They've got like a little marketing. You have to sip something and squeeze something like that. It's actually pretty cool. But anyway, it's pretty interesting what we got here. Now, here's a few examples. They've got a Facebook group that I took these examples from, these little screenshots from. And these are people that are actually, taking, 2 doses a day, 1 in the morning and 1 in the evening, into whatever their favorite beverage is, orange juice, water, whatever it's, soda, whatever it may be. It doesn't matter. As long as it's a liquid, at least 8 ounces or more, guess what? You can actually use this product here. So look here, 42 days. definitely slim down, getting rid of a lot of inflammation, obviously. And look here, you can see there. And again, everybody in here, everybody watching the replay or live, you've seen these kind of photos all over the internet for years. So nothing that you've never seen before, except you ain't seen this before. Not like this, not how simple it is to use, but just like a lot of products, they're all going to give you those before and afters. And we got that here. If you, after this call, after this live broadcast, I want you to go to Facebook. I want you to type in Fix Your Health. Right now, this group has a little over 8,000 members in it. And what you're going to see is hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds, if not thousands, of testimonials from people that are using this product and just sharing their story about it, how they, trimmed down all these inches and lost all this weight, how they, sleeping better because because remember, the visceral fat affects your sleep pattern as well. So if you can get rid of that, you can sleep better. I'm getting the best sleep I've had, and I don't even know how long. I've just been so used to not like really sleep or having deep sleep for so long. I got used to it. It was just part of my night. But since I got on Fix, man, let me tell you, I'm gone. When I go to sleep, I'm sleep, right? And I haven't experienced that in a long time, and it just kind of snuck up on me. Actually, I was like, man, I'm sleeping. My wife the same way, and friends that we've shared this product with, they're like, yeah, I'm getting really good sleep. We just left from some friends of ours' house a few hours ago, and they were talking about the same thing. I'm like, yeah, this stuff actually works. So, but you'll see a lot of those members talking about it. Just go to Fix Your Health. Go ahead and join the group. Just join. It's free. It doesn't cost anything. Nobody's going to pitch you anything or nothing like that. It's just a bunch of people that are using this product, and they're just sharing their stories. And you'll be amazed. When I got into this group, and I read a lot of those stories and seen all the before and afters, and because they're telling their whole story, right? Powerful stories there, powerful stories. And you know what? If it can definitely help them, it can definitely help you as well. So again, no claims here. All we're just saying, it's working. All I know, it's helping a lot of people, thousands upon thousands of people around the globe. Now, the name of the company that actually makes this product is called Marketplace Global. We call it MPG for short. They've been around for like 20 years, packaging products and manufacturing products for other network marketing companies. They've been doing it for a long time. But about 2.5 years ago, they decided to create their own network marketing division, right? Since they've been in the industry creating products and packaging products for other companies, they said, hey, you know what? We can do it. We can do this as well. So they created their own network marketing division. And that was about two and a half years ago. But for about 18 months, business just kind of trucking along, right? So not a lot of major growth, just like typical for any new business. Y'all know how it goes, right? But nothing major. But they had a lot of products. They already had a lot of products in their lineup. But nothing that was like like a flagship product. This is what a lot of the people, the distributors that have been here, even during that time, that they told me, they didn't have anything that was like a disruptor, like a flagship product that they can really rally around that would shake up the industry. So they just had a lot of great products though, but a lot of Me Too type of products. And but things changed when they introduced Fix April 2024. Just last year. Just literally just last year. They introduced 2020, Fix in 2024, and boom. Hey, everybody listen. Hey, listen to me. Things changed. I mean, this thing exploded. People just making more money because people started getting the product. People started using the product. And I think, personally, this is my opinion. I mean, there's a lot of great products that work, but I think a lot of it was because it worked and it was simple to use. I think it's a combination of the both, concepts. It was super easy to use. They didn't have to prepare anything. They didn't have to stir anything up. They didn't have to shake anything or blend anything or boil anything or, do some complicated steps. You do this and, you set it in the sun for 5 minutes but never 6, because at 6 minutes it's going to solidify and you can't drink it when it solidifies, and then it's just going to ruin your whole day. So none of those kind of steps, right? It just, just squirt it right into your drink and drink it. You're going to, like everybody watching right here. I mean, I'm talking about everybody here watching this live or the replay. You're going to drink something tonight. Guess what? You could add this to your, whatever you're going to drink, alcohol, wine, orange juice, soda, Sprite, Coke, whatever, right? Gatorade, it doesn't matter, whatever you drink, you could just, boom, apple juice, squirt it right in there. It takes like 5 seconds and drink whatever you're going to do anyway. You're going to do it anyway. So guess what? You can add this and it's not going to change anything in your lifestyle. I love products that just kind of fit with how I do things. Sometimes I don't like to do things a lot of times where I got to change to do certain things. Now, sometimes we have to because of whatever, but I'm saying with this product, it just fits seamlessly into your lifestyle. And I think that's one reason why it really blew up, because now people can say, hey, I can, remember I said in the video, I can do this. So a lot of people are saying, I can do this. And that's what's creating, those results, because people are doing it consistently, getting the results, and people are saying, hey man, you're looking good, man. What are you doing? Now, if they're lucky, I mean, if they're honest, they'll say, well, I'm using Fix. Some of them say, well, I'm working out, and doing some sit-ups in the morning. So be honest when someone asks you that question. Just be honest. Say, hey, I'm using Fix. Because if you do, you can also actually make a really good side hustle, sharing this information with people, and at the same time of helping people to become healthier. So that's really what happened with a lot of people. Still happening right now. It's actually really, really cool. Now, there's one rep in particular. His name is Terry. He got in roughly around the time where they created the network marketing division, like about 2.5 years ago. He came in right around that time. He was making about $800 to $1,000 a month. Now, still, that's pretty good money. Still good residual income, part-time, an extra $800 to $1,000 a month. That's still pretty good. Again, like I said, they had some great products, but nothing that was, disruptive, if you will. Not until Fix came, that's when things changed. So for about 18 months, a lot of people just trucking around, just doing their thing, making a little bit of money here. They're just making some money. But once Fix launched in April 2024 and beyond that, he went from just making about $1,000 a month to actually becoming the number one producer in the company, and right now earning $30,000 to $40,000 a week. Okay, that's a pretty big jump from $800 to $1,000 a month to 30 to 40 grand a week. And you know why? It's all because of Fix. Simple to use, it works. Tons of testimonials, like they say, documentation beats conversation. So no hype here. It is what it is. Simple product that works, impacts a lot of people's lives, healthy, making them more healthy. And of course, it can definitely help them with their finances for sure. So it definitely does work. And that's really what a lot of people wanted to be a part of, that movement, this movement that's happening with Fix. A lot of people want to be a part of the Fix movement, and it's just creating a wave of interest and a wave of people getting involved with the opportunity. Now, we're going to talk a little bit about him really quick here, but I want to kind of set a few things up. Like, so how did I get involved? How did I get exposed to this opportunity? Like I said, and I'm going to kind of shorten this up a little bit. December 31st, a friend of mine named Isaac, gave me a call. I'm out and about, getting ready to enjoy my New Year's Eve, with my wife here at the house. And he called and said, hey, Steve, I got something you need to take a look at. And we go way back. We're friends since like 2000 or 2001, something like that. And but anyway, so I told him up front, I said, bro, Isaac, I'm a little retired from the networking piece, network marketing part of things that we've done. Even though we've done a lot of this over the years, we've had some success with it over the years, but we kind of, semi-retired, if you will. And I told him we're working on this. We got this kind of going on. And, me and my wife, we create systems and all that kind of stuff. So we're just kind of working on the stuff that we normally just work on. He said, I get it, bro. I get it. But you need to check this out. Matter of fact, I'm getting ready to do a Zoom here in about 10 minutes. I can send you a Zoom so you can check it out. I'm like, all right, bro, send me the link. I'm out and about. I said, well, I'm out and about. So just send me the link and I get on. I just told him, just send me the link and I get on. So I pulled over and in this little parking lot over here in Las Vegas. And in my mind, I said, I'm just only going to watch it for maybe 10 or 15 minutes. I'll give him 10 or 15 minutes and I'll just get off, because I can normally tell if it's something that will interest me in about in about 5 or 10 minutes. So how come when I got on the Zoom, I watched the whole Zoom, the whole 50-minute Zoom? I just watched the whole thing because it was interesting. Like, think about it. Everything that I've shared so far is pretty interesting. And so I watched the whole thing. I get home. I didn't tell my wife about it. And I was like, because we had already had conversations, like we're not doing any networking for 2025, which we kind of said the same thing in 2024, which we didn't do. So we were just sticking with that tradition. We didn't do anything in 2024. We weren't going to do anything in 2025 either. So it's been a while since we've been retired from the industry. And so what was interesting, I didn't say anything to her, but I came home. I was going to watch another Zoom because it was in my mind. I'm like, man, is this real? I don't know. Is that kind of real? So, but I knew he said that he was going to do another one later in the afternoon. So I said, let me watch it. I didn't tell her. So I watched it. And I'm like, wow, I got to let her know. So, later, maybe an hour or so later, I go down, I tell her, I said, hey, Isaac called me. He's always, what's he talking about? I said, well, he's sharing a new business opportunity. And it's in network marketing. It's a health and wellness product. She kind of rolled her eyes. And I'm like, yeah, hold on. I said, hold on now. I said, it's pretty interesting. I don't know if it's anything that we want to do, but I kind of gave her a little insight about the product or whatever. She just basically said, yeah, interesting. I like to try the product, but I don't want to do the business. And I'm like, I get it. Well, he's going to do another Zoom later tonight. So, keep in mind, guys, this is New Year's Eve night. This is New Year's Eve going on right here. He's doing another Zoom. So we both get on. At the end of the Zoom, she was like, wow, I didn't know it was like that. I'm like, yeah, I didn't know it was like that either. I'm like, that's what I'm saying. That's what I was trying to tell you. I'm like, I don't know. What do you think? And she was like, I don't know either. So we wind up joining it. We wind up getting started because mainly we wanted the product. So we wanted the product, right? She wanted to try the product. I wanted to try the product. And I talked to him, several minutes after that Zoom and we got started. Kind of dug into it a little bit while we were watching TV on our New Year's Eve night. We just kind of chilled out this New Year's Eve. And the next day I was looking over some stuff and he calls me later in the afternoon. He says, hey, check this out. He was like, just by chance, I don't know, it's kind of crazy. I don't know if it's the universe or whatever, but because remember, we had just signed up. He had signed up maybe like 3 or 4 days prior to us. So we're all new. So nobody has the product in their hand. Nobody even has the product yet because we just signed up, right? And just the holidays and all that. So things are closed. And he said, well, they've got these diamond leaders, like these top builders in the company here in Phoenix, Arizona. Isaac lives in Phoenix, Arizona, by the way. And they're actually here in Phoenix, like the top people in the company, people from corporate, the top builders are here. They're at this resort that I know where it's at. It's a really nice resort, actually. I'm going to go up there on Friday and meet some of these people. And then on Saturday, they're doing like a mixer / presentation for some people here locally. And I'm like, huh. I said, can we come? He was like, yeah, I mean, I think anybody can come to the mixer or whatever. I'm like, cool, we're coming. So we hop in the car Friday. Friday afternoon, get to Phoenix Friday night, spend the night, get up the next morning, go to that restaurant, so sports bar, if you will, and get a chance to meet some people. Guys, let me tell you guys, these people are crushing this opportunity. And it was a room full of new money, meaning, remember, the company's not new, but the product's not new either. It's been out since April, but these people have been crushing this thing, man. Let me tell you, I met some people doing some incredible things. I met some people that shared some incredible testimonies of people losing weight. People showing me their old pictures on their phone. I'm looking at them. They're all thin. I'm like, what in the world is going on here? I'm like, and we're talking to my wife and everything. And I'm like, I think we're in the right place. This might be, based off of what I'm seeing here, we might be in the right place at the right time here. And nobody in our community that we're connected to on social media has ever heard of this thing before. This is like, and I was talking to, real quick, remember I was telling you about the guy named Terry and got a chance to speak with him. And I asked him, I said, hey, how many people in the company right now? He was like, well, up until, April, the first 18 months, we had about, right at the fixed launch, we had about 5,000 distributors around the world, right? Just doing the business. We only had about 5,000. That took us 18 months to get to 5,000 reps in the company. And if, for those that know, that's nothing. For a network market, that's nothing. That's like we just started type of numbers. Like we just started like 2 days ago or a week ago. That's like new. But it took them 18 months. Listen, it took them 18 months to get 5,000 distributors. He said, but when Fix launched in April 2022, after Fix launched at the end of, December, because this was, first part of January, he said, so at the end of the year, December 31st, we brought in about 40,000 new distributors, new reps in the company. So it only took us about, 5 or 6 months to get an extra 40,000 people, but it took us 18 months to get 5,000, all because of Fix. So those are, guys, listen, those are what you call signs of people like this product. You just share it with people and people just like it. So when let me just take my presentation hat off, put my business hat on. From a business perspective, reason why we've been kind of like semi-retired from networking is because I just hadn't really seen any products that were disruptive. Everybody pretty much they got the same type of products. Great products, but pretty much the same type of products. And at least in my experience, I could be wrong, but just in my experience and what I've seen from, with my eyes, nobody has this nowhere in the industry. And seeing that level of growth, that hyper growth, I'm like, we better get on this train before it leaves. All aboard, because the train is moving and you need to get on top of it. Now, here's the thing. Matter of fact, let me bring up Terry here. Not only did he, is he making that kind of money, and I'm not just talking about him. He just got a great story, so I like to share it. 6 months, Terry, closed out 2024 at $485,000, and we were there. I actually, there's myself, right? And when we were there, I asked him. I said, I heard from some other people saying that, you were making about $1,000, a month, for months and months and months and months or whatever. But when Fix launched, it just literally changed, all the revenue in everybody that was in your group, including yourself. And this is what he said. Check this out. This is pretty interesting.
In the first 5 months of this year, I made a total of about 5,000 bucks. Or 5,000 total. Finished the year for 185 grand. Wow. Yeah. We now live. I need to know. Hang on. We now live on a fixed income. You see what we did there?
Y'all hear the little drum, right? So he's got a joke. He's actually a funny guy, really funny guy, really cool people. Actually, a lot of people that I met there, a lot of people from corporate. Some of the other top builders in the company as well. Got a chance to meet Terry, obviously him and his wife, and really, really opened my eyes on the timing factor of it. And you know what? We were right. Remember, we had just joined, but we hadn't done anything. I just, we just came in because we wanted to get the product. We got the affiliate pack, enrollment kit, because that gave you the most product and at the best value. So we got that, but we weren't for sure if we were going to do the business. But the potential was there, because before we even went to Phoenix, the potential was there. I'm like, man, this might be pretty cool. And that's why we went to get the confirmation. I needed to talk to someone. I needed to talk to corporate. I needed to talk to some of the top people. I needed to see people using the product and what it's done and all that. And that's what we experienced when we went to Phoenix. So when we left Phoenix, we were all in, which is why we're making this video right here. Okay. So timing is everything. And when I say we were right, because this thing is blowing up. It's been a long time. It's been years since I've seen this level of excitement and conversions by just sharing a story, sharing this information, sharing the Fix story with people. They just got to have it. They just got to get it. They just want to have it. Like, you better give me my Fix because of what it does and how easy it is to use. So, matter of fact, so if you look here, here's my buddy Isaac. Here's a guy that it's his fault. It's all his fault that we're all here watching this video. Okay. And again, that's my buddy, right? I'm so glad, I'm so grateful that he did share it with us, because me and my wife, we had certain goals, which we still do, that we want to achieve financially for 2025, just like everybody does every year. I want to be able to do this. I want to be able to do that. I want to be healthier, right? You know, the normal, right? Because of this, we're going to get there much faster, right? And we're going to annihilate that goal because of what's happening right now. And that's one reason why I'm super excited about this, because it's already happening. I'm not talking about something that's coming. I'm talking about what's happening right now. And you know what? This young lady right here, her name is Nikki. She's another top builder in the company. Her second month in, got in October, made well over $30,000 in her second month in the company. Great person. Got a chance to speak with her on the phone. Got a chance to meet her there as well. And let me tell you guys, awesome people. But you know what? It's timing. Timing is a reason why. So she's good. She's great. But I'm telling you, the reason why she made that type of money, Terry's made that type of money, other people made that type of money, is because of the timing of it. Nobody has this product, and it has a lot of documentation of the product working and helping a lot of people to become healthier. So here's some other people on the team. There's Kenya, there's Will, there's myself, there's my wife. And that weekend, I think just our whole team as a whole, starting with Isaac and, you know, and beyond, I think we probably had about 120 people. My wife and I, we hadn't done anything yet. This picture here, we haven't done anything yet. We hadn't really told a lot of people at all. I had a couple conversations on the way up to Phoenix with a few people, but nothing major at all. Hadn't hit any ranks, hadn't really made any major money at all. We just were there trying to figure out, is this real? And you know what? It is real. And in 30 days, this group put in and grew a team to over 1,300 people in 30 days, and still growing. And we're just the beginning, because that's nothing. That's really nothing. That's small numbers. You know, when you look at what the type of opportunity that we have and the potential of growth that's here, we'll get to 5 and we'll get to 10. And I'm not talking like in 6 months and all. No, within the next 90 days, we'll have 10,000 plus people just on this team. We are the fastest growing team currently right now in the company. And guess what? We're inviting you to take a look at it. So, and really join us on this movement here. So, take a screenshot of this if you need. I'll make it a little bit bigger. This is just like a cheat sheet here. Just kind of give you I guess a look at what type of money that you can make, just a rough estimate, if you will. These are conservative numbers, but basically you have a left team and a right team here inside of MPG. Marketing the fixed product. You're gonna have a left team, right team. Let's say if you brought a person in the business, let's say you brought me, and let's say you introduced, for example, let's say you introduce someone else, right? And you put that person over here, right? So you don't have to go out and enroll 20 here and 20 yourself. No, you brought me in, right? And I'm telling a whole bunch of people. You brought another person in, they're telling a bunch of people. You know, people tell people, that tell people, that tell people. Y'all know how network marketing goes, right? So you just people telling people, telling people, telling people. So when you have 20 on your left, 20 on your right, that's like $500 a month in residual income. Okay? Residual income, right? And these numbers are actually conservative. Remember, it's just a rough estimate. That doesn't include the fast starts. Doesn't include the bonus money, the check matches, all these other, there's a lot of different layers in terms of the compensation plan. Nothing complicated, but there's just a lot of different ways on how we actually get paid. This is just a snapshot, a really rough estimate of the type of money that you can actually make. And of course, you can, these are some of the higher ranks. Terry's at the crown rank, right? So it's well over $140,000, a month right now. I don't even know what the exact figure now is. I'm sure it's well over that. But just because of all the momentum that sparked in January of 2025, it's just really incredible what's going on. So a lot of people are making a lot of money. I am so thankful that I got that phone call. Some of you watching right now are going to thank the person that sent you, because I answered that call and drove to Phoenix, Arizona, and you're here watching. Some of you are going to get started. You're going to thank the person that introduced this to you. Because I'm telling you guys, I am so, like, remember I said earlier, I was great. I'm just feeling grateful, because I really feel like we're here. Finally, someone sent me something, because people send me stuff all the time. Every day, something about this. And let me just tell everybody here. Everybody watching, we're all in on this. Okay, just so you know. Here's why. It's because timing is everything. We are all in because we're seeing a lot of success stories already, and we've only been doing this for about a month. Okay, because we got in on the 31st of December, but we didn't really start doing anything until after we left Phoenix, which is like the 5th or 6th or something of January. So guys, let me tell you, this thing is on the move, and guess what? We're in the right place, right time. This is how much it costs. It's not super expensive. You don't have to pay like $1,500 or anything like that. They got one enrollment pack for reps, $199 plus tax and shipping. It's like $29.95 annual membership fee. It comes out to a total of just $240. That's it. It's not like there's a 240 pack and then there's a 5. Oh, you want to get the $1,500 pack? Oh no, we got the 25. No, just that. That's it. That's going to get you actually 3 bottles of the tincture bottles of Fix, okay, and 12 snaps. Each bottle has like 25. There's like 25 servings in each bottle, okay? And of course, each snap is just 1 serving. So if you take 25 servings, 50 servings, 75 servings, 12 snaps, comes out to 87 servings. Okay, I'll make this a little bit bigger. 87 servings, okay? You get access to purchase even more product at wholesale pricing, so you get a better price because now you're a member, you're in the club, if you will, so you get a special perks, right? Membership has its privileges, and of course, potential to earn weekly and monthly commissions, lock in your spot for team commissions and spillover, because I didn't even mention, but I like to under-promise and over-deliver. There's a lot going on with what we're doing on our team. There's a reason why so many people are joining, right? And they'll see because of the structure and how we got it all set up, which you'll learn once you get inside. It's working and it's really creating a lot of momentum. Okay. Now, but timing is everything when it comes to spillover and the team commissions. Just a lot of money that you can make here. Bonuses, you're going to get access to our team training group, which I'm going to show you the name here in a moment. Corporate training, conference calls, videos, etc., all the good stuff. Another bonus from our team, access to our team marketing system. Y'all know how I do things. For those that don't know, me and my wife, we've been creating marketing systems and tools and resources. So we have a lot of great stuff that we've created for our team. And again, you can get access to it totally for free, right? And it's working, right? We have some high converting pages that definitely do work. And of course, the company also provides some replicated websites and a lot of good stuff. So we got everything that you need to really win. Everything is here because we got a viral product. All you got to do is let people know about it. That's all you got to do here. That means there's no need to oversell anything. You just tell your fan, hey, I got this product, helps you to burn fat, 400 calories in an hour. You just put it into any drink, doesn't matter, tea, water, soda, whatever. And you do it once a day, once in the morning, once in the evening. It doesn't taste like anything, doesn't smell like anything, and it's clear. So when you drink whatever you're drinking, you're not even going to know it's even there, but it's going to be doing what it does inside your body for the next 9 hours, allowing you to burn 400 calories in an hour. And the result of that is less visceral fat in your body, which is going to help with a whole lot of other benefits that you may be experiencing as well. I mean, guys, who wouldn't want that? And that's that's the reason why there's so much growth here, because it's super simple and it works. That's really all it is. There's no rocket science here. There's no like special, well, Steve, give me the special sales pitch there ain't none. It just, it's just simple and it works. That's it. That's the special sales pitch. Well, give me hey guys, this ain't even that kind of party. We got a product. It is what it is. It does what it does. And you know what? And it works and people love it. And all we have to do is just let people know we got something like this and they can lose weight, trim those inches off their belly, have a much better, healthier lifestyle. And they ain't got to change anything in their life. They ain't got to change anything. They can continue to do what they're normally doing, and they can really have an impact on their health just by dropping some of this in their drink twice a day, drinks that they're going to drink anyway. You're going to drink it anyway. And you don't have to even do anything special. So, guys, it just made sense to me. Maybe some of you it may make sense to you as well. But you know what? I think it's making sense to a lot of people because there's a lot of momentum happening right now. And that's why you're on this call. So again, we have our team marketing system. We even have our support community called Fix Your Future. This isn't a Facebook group. You're going to get access to that. This external website, community that we have here. It's actually pretty impressive, actually. So, and again, I'm biased, but it's pretty impressive. So you're going to get access to that immediately once you join. It's totally free. The team systems, the group, and all that stuff is free. We're going to just give it to you. Not only will you get it, but the people that you enroll will get it as well. And the people that they enroll will get it as well. So you got a really cool bonus. Hey, join our team. Guess what? I'm going to give you access to these tools, these resources, these trainings, and all this stuff. Guess what? For free, just by joining the team. That's what we got here. So it's actually pretty powerful here. So again, I'm going to wrap this up. Timing is everything. That's the theme of this whole call here. Timing is everything. Industries typically, or companies, when they get started, there's usually certain phases that they go through when they get started. Now, of course, this isn't a pre-launch. This isn't like a new company per se. They've been doing their thing for a long time. But a lot of companies will start here and they'll just kind of go up, have a little momentum, and then they'll kind of taper off, later down the road, some years, right? Well, if you look here, NPG's 2022 when they launched, at least the market, the network marketing division. But remember, they got 20 plus years of just doing, making products, packaging products for a lot of other companies in the industry, in the space, right? And so in the formulation stage, it's typically what they call it, right? You're setting things up. Obviously, they had to, create back offices now and, compensation plans and all that stuff. So they had to formulate a lot of stuff. And then eventually they got into the concentration stage. They got everything set up. Now we're just putting things into practice. We're shipping products. People are getting the products. People are taking the products. People are coming into the business. People are, getting sales. People are getting commissions and getting paid. People are ranking up. So all that's done in the concentration stage, right? So, people got websites and back offices and tools and promotions and all that stuff, right? So we're kind of coming out of this phase right now. And of course, what you really want is the momentum phase. But I'm going to, it feels like we're kind of already in momentum. There is a lot of momentum happening, but hang tight. I'm going to show you something. So, and then of course you have the stability phase. Every company will eventually just stable off. They're still very successful. They have a lot of business going on, a lot of business on the books, but they're kind of like just stable. They're not really growing. They're not really decreasing. They're just kind of stable. Make sense? So, and if you look here, the massive growth phase is really the most profitable part of this graph. If you can align yourself in it with the company, right, that is developing before they get here, you can do some incredible things. But remember too, sometimes you got to be, have to be careful if it's a brand new company, because a lot of times they don't, statistically, they're not going to last a year because hundreds start every year and they fail, right? So we're not like that simply because we've been around for 20 plus years, right? We just got a different division in our company, so we got the distribution and everything in place. So it's a perfect marriage here that we've got. So if you look at the Fix product, it launched in April of 2024, just last year, okay, last spring. Now, currently, we're actually getting ready to all of us around the globe are going to come together here in Las Vegas at the Rio Casino Resort, okay? It's going to be fun. April 11th through the 13th of 2025 this year, okay? We're going to have some fun. It's going to be fun. We're going to learn some stuff. We're going to learn about new products. We're going to, it's going to be incredible. It's going to be incredible. And you know what? It's going to create a lot of momentum, a lot of fire, a lot of excitement about what's happening, because we're all just going to come together here and we're going to come back. And after this conference, we're going to be on fire even more. We're already on fire. We're already just like super excited, fired up about what's happening and fired up on the success that people are experiencing, fired up about the results people are experiencing because of the product, because none of this would be possible if it wasn't for the Fix product. It's really creating all the success on the health and the wealth side of the business, right? Now, if you look here, what's going to happen, since it's going to create all this momentum coming out of the conference, it's just going to shoot us right into the massive growth phase. So a lot of people that are here right now, like means you, right? For those that are getting started and go to work and start, just let everybody know about it. I didn't say sell. I'm not trying to sell everybody. I'm just sharing information on my social media. I'm just, hitting people up. Hey, check this video out. I'm just asking people, inviting people to take a look at information. I'm not trying to sell anybody anything. I'm just saying, hey, this is what we're doing. Check this out. And you know what? The information just does everything else for them. Because remember, my buddy Isaac, he didn't sell me. He just said, hey, get on this Zoom. I'm going to show you guys exactly kind of what I'm doing here. I'm going to show you exactly what I saw, a week or so ago when he was, just getting started. And I got on and I listened. It was a whole lot of other people on as well. It just made sense. And I watched it again and then again with me and my wife. And it just made sense. And we enrolled because it just made sense. I wasn't looking for it. I didn't wake up on December 31st. You know what I need? I need a fat burning product that's going to really, some people may have, right? Because it is New Year's Eve resolutions and stuff. But I didn't wake up thinking of that, right? When he hit me up and just exposed me to it, I'm like, this makes sense. And I'm so glad that he did. Because I had a choice. I didn't have to answer that call, but I did. And I'm so glad that I did. Okay. So now is the time. Matter of fact, here's my buddy Isaac doing a Zoom. See what I'm saying? We just be doing Zooms and presentations. We got tools and resources and websites and videos and capture pages and all these different type of things that we've got put together. Webinar pages. We got all these different things already in place. Just waiting on you if you see an opportunity for yourself. Okay. Some of you may just want to use the product. Some of you want to use the product as well. But I guarantee you, somebody's going to be asking you about it. So we got something that really gets people excited. So we do daily Zooms. We have a lot of scientists. You can Google this individual, Dr. Joseph Aarons. He's actually a really big deal. Again, I'm not a doctor. I'm not in those circles or whatever. But I found out through my research, he's a very big deal in those circles, right? And not only that, he's been twice nominated for a Nobel Prize. Anybody here been nominated for a Nobel Prize? I know I haven't. So again, those aren't my circles. So I'll listen to these type of people because obviously these are smart people here that know what they're talking about. So he even endorses the mature hops extract with Fix. He even says here, he says a 12-week study showed up to a 60 to 100% greater fat loss for adults, including the hops flour in their diet compared to the control group. The novelty of the hops flour is that it's easy to consume. Just put it in a drink. Add it to any beverage. Okay? I think that's the key. I need to highlight that because that's the key. Make it easy. Make it simple. People will do it. Okay? And that's what we got here. Right? And you can Google him. Just Google him. Dr. Joseph Aarons. He's Nobel Prize nominee, and he's been nominated twice. So obviously his work, his science, his whatever he does and all that, because he's a scientist, entrepreneur, doctor, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So he definitely has some really good insight on what we have here when it comes to the mature hops extract, better known as Fix. Okay. Now, is there a demand for Fix? Absolutely. Novo Nordisk, which is the company that creates Ozempic, proved that they're like the number one, the most profitable company in all of Europe right now. And they've really just been doing this for several years. And why is that? Because people want to trim that belly fat, right? And they're willing to do whatever they need to do. Doctors, hey doc, stick me. I don't care. I get the side effects. I signed off on it. I don't care. I got to get in those jeans. I got to get in that dress. I got to look better. I got stuff coming up for the summer. Stick me. I want to slim it down. I don't care about the side effects because remember, Ozempic has side effects, right? It doesn't affect everybody, but for some, just like with anything, some people get affected and some people don't. You see the commercials, they do the commercials and half the commercials talking about the side effects that you may experience by taking this product, right? Doesn't happen for everybody, but some people it does happen for, right? You see it. I've seen those Ozempic, news articles on the internet and on YouTube and on different stations and stuff like that. It's fine. I mean, if you got to take it, you got to take it. But again, what's interesting about what we've got, and I'm not trying to compare Ozempic to Fix. Ozempic is a GLP-1. You stick it in your belly, it helps with the whatever, curbing your appetite and all that. And of course, Fix is a mature hops extract, which helps you to put your body in thermogenesis. Two different things. So I don't want to compare like these are the same thing. They're not the same thing, but the end result is really what people want. They want to look better, right? That's the end result. So why are people using Ozempic? Because it works, and people talk about it and tell people about it, and so on and so forth. That's why it's so huge right now. Well, you know what thing about what we got with Fix has no side effects though. And all you got to do, you don't have to stick yourself out. You don't need a needle to use Fix. You just put it into the drink, a drink that you're going to drink anyway. You're going to drink it anyway. Like everybody here watching right now, you're going to drink something before you go to bed. At least most of you, right? And guess what? Why not burn calories while you sleep? And then in the morning, you're probably going to have some breakfast or something, coffee, whatever. Hey, why not just drop some of this in your coffee or your tea or your soda or whatever, water or whatever. And you know what? It's not going to make it taste any different. You're not even going to know it's there, but it's going to be doing this job inside your body, eliminating and really burning up. You heard the doctor say, burning up that visceral fat in your body, which is going to lead to a lot of other benefits that you're going to feel, right? So exciting stuff, guys. Exciting stuff that we got here. It's easy to consume, fix your health, and of course your cash flow. Get started today. That's my time. I kind of went over a little bit, guys. I just get excited about this product here. I just get excited about it. And I think a lot of it is because we're just here at the right time, the right place. And I'm just excited. Congratulations to everybody on the team that are watching, for hitting ranks and crushing it in January. Oh my God, guys, we're going to make history in February. So you know who you are. We're going to make history in February. Hey, I know a lot of people are saying, well, you guys are doing amazing things, guys. Hey, we haven't done anything yet. We're crushing all kind of records and everything, but we haven't done anything yet. February is definitely going to be, a monumental month, and we're already seeing it. So again, congratulations to everybody. Congratulations to all the new people that just enrolled over the last, today. We have people and people are just coming in, guys. People are just getting started here. I'm just saying, people are ranking up. We got people here. I've had so many conversations with people that said, I've never been able to make any kind of money. I had one person that I know called me. He said, hey man, I got people signed up. I don't even know who they are. They're just signing up. I'm like, hey, again, how are they doing that? We're just letting people know. We're inviting people to live presentations. We're inviting people to look at some of our websites that have videos that explain everything. We got all the tools in place. We got everything in place so you don't have to explain anything. You just need to share the information. Okay, we are in the era of sharing information, right? Social media and all that stuff. So you just need to share the information. We got all the tools in place, okay? And we got more coming. For those that know us, know that's what we do. So we got more stuff coming. It's just going to get better and better over time. And in the meantime, we're just going to really continue to help a lot of people win, help a lot of people to get healthier, and it's just going to be exciting. So that's my time, guys. I'm going to let you get back to your Sunday night or wherever you're at around the world. Definitely get back with the person that invited you to watch this video. Some of you are watching this on our team webinar page. You might see their information right below, even a button that you can click on that'll take you to, the place where you can actually get started tonight. 240, that's it. And of course, some of you may be watching this on YouTube. Check out the YouTube description or reach out. And of course, some of you may be watching this on Facebook. Definitely just reach out to the person that shared this video to you on Facebook. Just inbox. Hey, I saw that video, man. What's going on? Hey, send me the link. I can go ahead and get signed up. Hey, get your fix, right? Get fixed. I told you we're going to have fun with this name, guys. It's the PHIX. We're going to have fun with this brand. This brand is pretty cool. It's pretty sexy. It really is. And after a month of doing it, I know I done seen all the evidence. It's working and it's converting and people like it. People love it and people are having fun again in network marketing. I cannot believe we done it again. And the reason why we came out of retirement is because opportunities like this don't come around that often. And when you see it and you see the evidence of things happening, you just got to take advantage of it. Because here, this isn't a new pre-launch type of thing. This is already proven and it's wide open. It's already wide open. People are already making money. People are already winning and people are already using the product. So get your product. Usually takes about 3 to 5 business days once you get started and to receive it in the mail, and boom, you can start your regimen once in the morning, once in the evening, and just take it with whatever you drink and you're good to go. So that's my time, guys. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate it, and love you guys. And hey, we'll see you guys on the next video. Same, I'm going to do another one again tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern, same location. And so definitely get back whoever invited you so they can help you get started tonight. And we'll go from there. So with that said, guys, enjoy the rest of your evening, and we'll see you inside.